All right, Gemini, here we go. We might have to work around a little noise around here today in the background, but the universe seems pretty damn insistent Gemini gets a reading. So, it's a Gemini Energies update for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Here's what's going on. You know, we got the March energies coming in after the frantic energies of the end of February. Right? March is all about temperance. Remember I said that, okay? Because I got Fakey McFakerman here in my pre-shuffle. This is why Gemini's getting a reading. Why? Well, what's so big about the Queen of Wands? Well, it's a lot of passion. Somebody's attracted to you, yes. But it's somebody pretending that, that you don't matter. They're holding on to a lot of love, the Queen of Cups. The problem with the Queen of Cups is she gives the full cup, male or female, right? She gives that love. Fakey McFakerman doesn't. They hold back on how they really feel. So it's a bit of a dichotomy there. And look, it's that temperance energy. It's affecting every angle of this connection. You know, I just pulled a mind-blowing reading for your neighbor sign, Cancer. I can tell you right now, the dam is about to break. Here, 10 cups. There's the dam, 10 wands, and there's justice. Balanced energy. I got in one pre-shuffle, I got temperance, I got justice, and I got a Queen of Cups. And the only thing getting in its way a little bit is this Queen of Wands energy here. I think energy's balancing here. I think you might hear from somebody. They're a little bit blocked from reaching out to you with this 7 of Wands, though. I don't know why. Something about 10 Pentacles on their side. I'm not really sure what that's about, but maybe we'll find out in the reading. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's do a reading. All right, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini, the current energies universe. Let's go. This first card out is why the fuck are we here? It's before the cut. All right, it's the card before the cut. It's why are we here? We're here because of a King of Swords. Well, this can be male or female, it doesn't matter. It's a King of Swords. It's somebody. The truth is coming to the surface. That's about the easiest way I can. It's also somebody who takes action about that truth. But I don't know. We have to see what comes after it. Lovers. It's everything I've been telling you. It just came out right there in the cut. I mean, I could stop the reading right there. Somebody, the denial portion of this, or whatever is blocking them on their side, it's going to vary for each of you. You're all dealing with a different person. They're either blocked from coming towards you for some reason, or they're in denial that they have feelings for you. Man, maybe both. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's the energy is set. The energy is open. So it's just your person making excuses, or they could even find a way to sneak by and see you. I don't know. Let's see. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do a final shuffle here. Let's get ourselves a reading. I mean, a soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini universe and the current energies. Give me a reading. And it knows what I mean by that. I'm going to do a nice little reading here. Let's see what we got. The universe was pretty insistent I do a Gemini reading, so I'm like, okay. I will do a Gemini reading. Ace of Wands. It's a passionate new beginning. Again, the energy is set. The energy is set. What's underneath this? 6 of Swords. Somebody wants to get away from something. Get away either with you or with something around them, or both. Somebody wants to move things on to choppy waters. I get somebody wants to make this right somehow, or make their life right somehow. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. It's a general reading, so you got to apply it to your situation, but the reading's on top here. Let's go. This is the energy around your connection. This is how your person feels in the 3D. This is how they feel in the 5D about you, in the soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you. This is the hidden energy the universe wants you to know, and I'll tell you it's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. It's up to your person. It is. It's up to them. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. If I think we need to extend it, I will. All right, you ready? First card out. What's the energy of the connection? 5 of Pentacles. Everybody out in the cold here. For some reason. That's just the energy around it. Also, your person might suffer a loss in coming towards you. That's a possibility. It's also a possibility they have suffered a loss, or they've left something. All of that's a possibility. I give you the surface energy, which is really just everybody's out in the cold here. It's the energy around the connection. Okay? So I think they want to come out of it. The key is right there. That's what I mean by the energy is set. The energy is set. There's a key right there. Just go in. There's still something. There's some kind of block here. I don't know what. We'll find. We're only just getting started. How do they feel in their emotions? Judgment. When this is here, everything's up for review on their side. They're looking at how they're living, why they're living, how they're loving, why they're loving. Also, it's an energy if they want a second chance with you. Okay? They want a second chance at life. Somebody here wants a second chance at life. I mean, that applies to somebody watching. I don't imagine all of you, but it's a card of second chances. All right? But it also tells me everything's under review. We pass judgment, we get to the world. Everything changes. The cycle ends, a new cycle begins. We don't. We get kicked back to the Fool on the same level we've been on. Having to repeat past mistakes, past lessons, what have you. Right here is the energy around how they feel about you in the soul. Not what they show you and not what they tell you in the 3D. Queen of Pentacles. You're not chasing them. They see your value. It's actually the energy. I mean, those are the generic sort of things I usually get off that card. In this case here for you, it's red with the Five of Pentacles. They see you, they feel you doing well. Well, feel you doing well in the soul. You're important to this person's soul in some way. I don't know what yet. We'll clarify, but you're important. Okay. But there's still some reason this person's not grabbing the key, and it's not because it's not an animated image. Okay, I'll tell you that. Hidden energy. Red with the Five of Cups or Five of Pentacles. What is it? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it ties over here too. Again, everything's up for review with this person. Everything on their side, everything, the whole way they've been living, and even you are up for review. But they want a second chance with you, or a second chance in general. I don't know. Back and forth, round and round and round they go. What's the potential final outcome then? It's red with Judgment. Four of Swords. It's a card of somebody healing and doing nothing while they heal. Okay? It's a stopped energy. It's stopped. There's a reason the universe had me pull this reading today, and I think I can see it here. I think I can see what it is. Don't lose faith in this, Gemini. Don't lose faith in this. I'm going to clarify with the witches. They've been pretty good to me this week here. Let's see where we go. All right, give me the Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? Let's take a look at this. Let's see where we go. They definitely don't want to lose this connection. That's pretty indicative of every angle, every sign in this cycle right now. But tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Let's see where we go here. The Six of Pentacles, yeah. I wasn't going to say anything, but I am going to say it. There's what most of you, if not all of you, don't know is there's a major cycle that started, energetic cycle. Only energy readers know this. It has nothing to do with astrology per se. There's a major energy cycle that started at the end of June 2020 that is just ending in the middle of March here, 2022. Okay? And it's a major cycle. This is why this person has Judgment here. Okay? It's why everything in their life is up for review. But it applies to you too. Everything in your life is up for review as well. Keep that in mind. Okay? It's a major cycle. It's for the collective. It's not just for the soulmate cycle. It's a huge energetic cycle. And that's why the month of March is represented by temperance energy. All right? Things balancing out. A cycle coming to an end, another beginning. And it's a smoother cycle that we're moving into. It's a little smoother. I see it here. It's someone coming to their senses with this Six of Pentacles here. Someone, which is a card that's been coming up a lot lately. Someone coming to their senses about what they give to and what they don't. Your person's doing some real life-changing thinking here. I see it here in the final outcome. This is like, wait for it. You know, don't get discouraged that the Four of Swords is here. I'm drawn more to the heart that's on it and the healing. What's on top? Ace of Wands. Yeah, they want a new beginning here. There's no doubt. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Ace of Cups. They want to love. They want love. It implies that they don't have it this time around. Whatever they've got on their side, the way they've been living is lacking love and passion. Okay? And that's what they want. And that's why the Six of Pentacles is crossing here. This person's outside in the cold, yes. But they're doing some serious thinking. Everything's up for review. Let's take a look at this Judgment card. Let's see what it has to say. Wow. I can see why the universe kind of wanted me to do this reading for Gemini. You kept coming up all morning long. It's crazy. All right, in some way or another. Judgment. Why is it here? Judgment. Let's see what we got. Tell me about this Judgment card. All right. Page of Swords. It's a card of communication. I got to pull what's on top though. It's someone who's, it's kind of small, you know. It's disappointing sometimes. It's a bit not as big as you thought it would be. I don't think the things in their life are going the way they thought they would. Okay, so if they're married to somebody, it's not going the way they thought, the way they dreamt. And they're feeling you on this high level, this Queen of Pentacles, one of the best energies of the Empress. Okay, I just think things aren't going for them the way they thought they would, or felt they or feel they should. Okay, yeah, it's keeping them in their head. The Eight of Swords. I'm right. Yeah, I read that right. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Six of Pentacles again. There it is again. It was right there, crossing. Now it's here. And that's why I read these two cards together, because this energy, and why I told you about the big cycle, energetic cycle that's ending. I mean, you're not going to find it in your horoscopes or anything like that. It's you got to pick up on energies to even know about. I'm telling you. And I'm not telling everybody, because it's tough to explain what that means. But what it means here is, or it's why March has so much communication to it. It's why March is represented by Temperance. All right, it's the war is over kind of a thing. And this is that energy here. That this person wants desperately. Whoever this is, whoever I'm reading for here, even. They're doing a lot of thinking. Too much thinking, though. Too much thinking, not enough doing. But they are healing, and that's probably why. All of this thinking is bringing the healing. This is generosity. It's balanced energy. It's also a card of good fortune. They're getting in the way of their own good fortune a little bit by overthinking. Yeah, I can see that. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Let's talk about their soul energy. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? This is nice. I like this reading. I don't know which way they're going to go. I can't predict free will. It's up to them. It's not up to me. I just read the energy. I'm just like a weatherman. I give you the weather forecast. That's it. If I tell you it's going to be sunny, I don't tell you what to do with that day. You can do what you want. You can sit in the house and waste it if you want. Your person might sit in the house and waste it. I don't know. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? It's up to them. Two of Swords. Yeah, the swords don't belong in the soul. Anytime they're there, it's a problem. 2 swords plus 8 swords equals 10 swords. That's good, but unfortunately they're not in the same position in the reading. That's just me showing off with some crazy math. But they do tie together a little bit, so that's why I mention it. 2 swords. It's a crossroads here. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. 2 Ace of Swords. This, like I said, this person, they're in a big process of assessment right now. It's judgment for them. All right. I don't think they're very content. I don't think things turned out the way they thought they would. That's all I keep getting. What's on top? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're learning. This person has learned through this soulmate connection that the soul is what's important. This is the card of the Apprentice. They've done a lot of work on themselves. They have. Why is this here? Yeah, the Chariot. I believe that. But the reason that's not fantastic, it should be, right? It's Chariot, it's nice. But it's the 2 of Swords here, the affecting energy. They want to move forward. They want to move forward in their life. They want to take control of things. There's a little bit of determination here too. But they're in their head too much. This card, this 2 of Swords, ties with this 8 of Swords. I wasn't just showing off my math skills there, and 8 plus 2 is 10. Wow, he did it in his head. Mom, he did 8 plus 2 in his head. I know. Fucking incredible, isn't it? That person who watches me still living with their mother. That's crazy. All right, why is the Two of Pentacles here? What else the universe want to tell you? Again, they're back and forth. This just says the same thing kind of the Two of Swords said here. It also ties to the Eight of Swords. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I would have rather seen a Hermit here than this Six of Pentacles again. But I'm still not discouraged by that Four of Swords there. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why? Why? Knight of Cups. Yeah. It implies there's an option here. Should I go for love? Because these cards are red with these cards. Should I go for love or should I not? Should I crack into the cup of love? Right? Or should I not? Back and forth. Your person's very back and forth, Gemini. Page of Pentacles. Through this connection, they have learned, it's the card of the student. They have learned what passion is. They've learned what love is even. I believe that's true, but I believe that's confusing your person because it's causing them to rethink their whole life. It's causing them to rethink everything. Maybe again, I get a disappointment here that things didn't turn out the way they wanted them to, both with you, because there's Two of Pentacles here, both with you and just in their life in general. I don't think they're all that happy. And I think they know how to make themselves happy. But they're too in their head about it and they're standing still. I don't think it's enough to stop them. I'm just telling you where they're at right now. Where the energy is right now. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. It's someone who... The Nine of Pentacles red with the Ace of Cups. It's someone who has either been taught or thinks that they keep the love sealed because they think it'll ruin their freedom. They think they'll lose their freedom. Okay? That's what it is. That's the energy that's there. It's what the universe wants to tell you. It is what it is. Take it for what it's worth to you. Someone who's always kept the cup sealed because they think it'll ruin their freedom. It's part of the reason they probably didn't come toward this soulmate connection and probably stuck with what they got on their side, which is disappointing to them. Right here, though, the Four of Swords, I see the heart chakra opening. So I see this behavior changing. We'll see what falls on top of this. Why is the Four of Swords here? Tell me about the Four of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords, universe. What's the final on this? What do we got here? What do we got here? Okay. Five of Cups. Loss and regret. I don't know. Usually the Five of Cups brings people in. Do we have a card of communication here? Seven Wands. The overthinking is causing a block here. They're causing their own block. They may be blocked from coming towards you on their side because of something. But that's not what the energy says they're not. That's all in their head. Even if it's something cultural, even if it's something they're married to somebody else, you can find a way. You could sneak around and find a way to do it. No, they're creating their own block by overthinking everything. It's an energy of someone who realized they were wrong. They've thought their way through life and now realize through thought, because they can finally feel that they've been wrong. And that's why everything is up for review right now with this person. That's where we're at. And I understand very, very much why you got a reading today. It's very important for you to know that. There's nothing you can do to sway their decision. You know, they've got to get out of this Eight of Swords. Let's see if they will. This is Seven Wands. And this is your person, basically. Blocking everything. Creating their own blocks. Why is the Seven Wands here? Two of Pentacles again. From another deck. Same card the universe gave us here. From the Light Seer. Same thing. It's back and forth. Back and forth. Your person right now is sitting back and forth. I'm pulling on the energy of right now. And right now is different for all of you. You're all on different timelines. This could be right now. This could be next week. This is similar to what I see in your weekly readings. You know, it's around and around and around and around they go. But the information you're getting here that I've given you is kind of why it is. Everything is up for review with this person. It's someone, the energy here as I feel it, is someone who desperately wants this Ace of Wands new beginning. Oh, they do. It even came out in the energy of the connection from another deck. The Ace of Wands is right there. They do. But they're too much in their head, which is creating a block. And it's because of some past beliefs they've had. okay, about love. Oh, I'm going to get, oh, if I give love, if I open up the Ace of Cups, I'm just going to get hurt, you know. So I'm going to focus on, you know, the practical and things like that, or just stick with what I've got on my side, whatever it is. But that's not working for them anymore. They've evolved a bit. And that's what happens, you know. I'm going to switch back to the Light Seer deck, and we'll pull some cards from the universe here. See what the universe has to say. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card for Gemini here, universe. What else you want to tell Gemini before we go? What's this person going to do? What's the likely course of action? I'll ask that for you. All right? Because I'm not going to extend this one because it's basically a Seinfeld reading. Seinfeld was a show about nothing. That was their tagline. This is a reading about nothing, but there is something here. Just like with Seinfeld episodes, there was something there. It was funny, and it was a premise. The premise here isn't all that funny, but it's important for you to know that this person is reviewing everything right now, including what you mean to them. And the thing is they're leaning toward coming toward you. But they get in their head so much they create their own blocks. Nobody's ever trapped. Nothing can trap you. I mean, unless you're in prison. If you're watching me from prison, that's fine. You're probably trapped for however long the judge said you have to be there. I can dig that. I'm certainly not going to encourage you to break out, and stop writing into me for using my IQ to come up with breakout plans. I'm not going to do that for you. But the bottom line here is this person's not really trapped. It's fake. The Eight of Swords tells me that. Okay? It's all in their head. It's all what they've been taught from childhood. It's all nonsense. There's no need. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card, universe. What else you want to tell Gemini here? What do we got to do? 10 Swords. The card that was at the bottom of the deck when I first picked up this deck to shuffle for your reading, for your pre-shuffle. Interesting. Came all the way back around. 10 Swords, the World, Page of Wands, and the World is crossed by cock blocker herself, Sarah Gilbert, Darlene from Roseanne, right here. 2 Swords from the Light Seer deck. We've seen more 2 Swords and 2 Pentacles in this reading. And 8 Swords and blocking. I mean, the cards back up the energy read. Alright? If the reading's not for you, if this is not your person, you think, okay, that's fine. It's not for you. But this reading's for somebody. Okay? It's not for everybody, but it's definitely for somebody. It's a compelled reading, no doubt about it. Because I hadn't planned to do Gemini today. Bottom line is, a cycle is trying to end. And a new cycle is trying to begin. But this is bigger than just the soulmate connection. There's 2 layers here. This is why I felt the cycle when the 6 of Pentacles was crossing here. It's why I told you about the energetic cycle that's ending right now for the collective, the whole fucking planet, everything. It's that, and a cycle within your person is trying to end. For it to be smooth and temperance for your person, they need to pull their head out of their ass and get it together and finish their assessments of things and get out of the 8 of Swords. Or this cycle that's ending with or without them is going to hit them like a ton of bricks with 10 Swords. All right? They need to figure it out here. I believe they do. They're blocking themselves. The 2 of Swords is very weak energy. But it was crossing in their soul, too. So it showed up again here from another deck. It's 2 Ace of Swords crossing each other. The thing is, they're both swords of truth. They're trying to find truth on 2 sides of things. Okay, when the 2 of Swords comes up in the soul, that's what it means. So they're trying to find truth of how they've been living and truth how they feel about you. Okay, they need to step it up a little bit. They need to get out of this 8 of Swords. There's nothing you or I can do. That's up to their free will. Okay, and the secret to it, you know, I can tell them the secret to it is this is full energy here in the Light Seer deck of this Page of Wands. Okay, it's my party girl. I sometimes call it that. Right? Live life like the party girl. Okay? Just go for shit. Your person needs to go for it. A little bit. In other words, come out of the 8 of Swords and just take a quick look and be totally honest with themselves about each side. If they do that, they come your way for sure. The Ace of Wands is represented in your connection. This is your reading. It's also the overall energy of the reading. There's a new beginning with you trying to happen with this soulmate cycle. Okay? It's up to them. I can't, there's nothing you or I can do. People's free will is what it is. And you don't want to talk somebody into it. You don't want to talk somebody into being with you. You want it to be it has to be their idea. Otherwise, you know, it's always going to come back in an argument later, right? Well, it was your idea to do this relationship. You're the one who talked me into this, right? It'll always come back like that. You know it will. You know it will. My wife yells at me about shit I did 5 years ago sometimes. It's amazing. Well, you're the one who said we should get a toaster oven. You're the one who said, you know, oh my God, the toaster oven argument. Jesus. From 2014, the toaster oven argument. Anyway, it's a long story. It's a funny story, though. Anyway, but it's that kind of thing. It has to be their idea. All right? So this is what the universe wanted you to know. That's why I'm here, Gemini. All right. That's your reading. If it was for you, I hope it was helpful. All right? I don't know who it's for. It's probably pretty specific. I don't know. But you know if it's for you. You know if your person is got something on their side they really should be away from. Or they're trapped in, or you think they feel trapped in, or whatever. If that's it, then everything's under review. Judgment here is a very powerful card in someone's emotions. And we saw it play out right here on the table in cards. But just so you know, underneath all of that is a major energetic cycle. It began at the end of June 2020-ish. Could have been the middle of June. Energy's always, you know, there's no time in the energy. So, end of June 2020. And it ends the middle of March. About the middle of the month, exactly, almost. Right here in 2022. And, yep. So we're going to see a lot of readings like this for a lot of signs. And there's also going to be a lot of communication for some signs that never expected it. And a lot of people are going to be leaving spouses and things like that, even if they told you they never did. Because that cycle is pretty powerful. And it leads into a cycle of relative temperance, strangely enough. So that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, Gemini, good luck.